guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to watch my video today. So we've been to Asda, we've got a bit of a haul here, so let's go and have a look at what I've got. So of course, as I said, we've been to Asda and we have got a little bit of a summer world friendly food haul here in front of me right now. But what I will say is before we get started, I have purposefully bought the right ingredients basically for us to make 3 or 4 really tasty recipes which are summer world friendly, which I will put together over the next couple of weeks so that you guys can see what each item turns out into within the recipes that we have. So some of them are from the Summer World website or app, whichever you use. Some of them are a little bit of a take on what we make at home anyway already, and some of them are from the new air fryer book. So if you guys want to see that, then please stay tuned over the next couple of weeks and you will have all revealed at each video. Now this is just my opportunity just to say, if you do want regular updates and you want to be able to keep an eye on what content I'm putting together, you may want to consider subscribing. If you're not already a subscriber, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything and it takes just 1 minute of your time to do so, or less actually. So yeah, I would really appreciate that, and to all my subscribers already, thank you so much for continuing to support me. So let's get started with the rest of the video. So first of all, we'll start with this end of what I've got laid out in front of me, and the first item is Little Moons. So if any of you at home haven't found these in the shops yet, please only buy them when they're on offer. That is what I do. They are often pretty expensive, like most ice creams these days, and these are often £4.50, £5 odds a box, and I just will not pay that. But these were on offer in Asda's today for about £3.50 I think, which is still expensive, I know, but they are little balls round about that size. And they're mochi. This one that we've got here is popcorn flavour, and so far this is my all-time favourite mochi Little Moon that I've tried. Now if you haven't had these before, what you do is you take them out of the freezer 5 minutes before you have them, and they're a much nicer consistency to enjoy. But these, all in all, each one, so each ball is only 4 cents. So if you're wanting a little sweet treat without spending too many cents and you do want the niceness of an ice cream, then I would highly recommend these, but of course only get them when they're on offer, because I do not think they're worth more than an offer price. So I do have the receipt in front of me, so I'll just confirm with you guys how much they were. Ice cream, £3.75, sorry, so they weren't £3.50, they were £3.75, but even at that, I've seen them double the price in Tesco's. Now, we don't normally go to Asda's as much as we used to, just because we do have a Tesco Club card, which we've had for many years, but what I think we've spent today, we probably would have spent round about the same amount in Tesco's, maybe even slightly more if we had gone there instead. And we were closest to an Asda today, so that's where we've done all of our shopping. So yeah, there were a few offers which I'll go through with you as we go through the rest of the video. So next on the list is of course for Rocco, my dog, so some treats and some gravy bones, so he really likes them. So I know they're not Summer World food items, but the gravy bones were £1.58, which I thought was pretty good going, to be honest. They are the Pedigree branded ones as well, so if any of you guys have pets at home or dogs you want to have a wee look, then feel free by all means. And the Rodeo dog treats were £1.29, so they are sometimes on offer for about £1. If you have a dog at home you'll know that, but they were £1.29 today, which I don't think is too bad. You get 7 in a pack, and so that lasts him a week. And obviously dog walks and other treats throughout the house, he'll have the biscuit ones as well, the gravy bones, which he really likes as well. So the rest of the video is related to food again. So I will just quickly show you these. So these are the pepperami and they're the mini ones. Now I didn't buy these for myself, but they are 1.5 cents if anyone wants to try them. And each little sausage is 10 grams per stick, and they're normally 44 calories each. But these are actually for my husband, so you get 10 in a bag, and as part of his snacks at work throughout the day he'll have 2 of these. And again, if you wanted to do that, that'd be 1.5 cents each, or 3 cents if you wanted to do that as well. So they were pepperami £2.35. So they're not the cheapest item that we've got here today, of course they're not, but that lasts him a whole week. So he takes 2 a day, he works 5 days a week, and I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. So that's that. We've also got a little 400 gram wholemeal loaf by Warburton's, and 2 slices of this is your healthy extra B choice. So the Warburton's bread was, let me see if I can find it on this list, it was £1, which I don't think is too bad at all. Moving on, we've got some Ocean Spray smooth cranberry sauce. So we've got this here. This is 1 sin per level tablespoon. And that is £1.25, which I don't think is too bad, to be honest. For the size of the jar, it's 250 grams. This will go a long way, and it's part of one of our recipes. So that's a little hint to you guys, if you're listening. So yeah, really good. We've got fat-free Greek yogurt as well, which is a 500 gram tub. And again, this is for one of our recipes as well. Like I said, the majority of our stuff here is. So the yogurt today was £1.10. So I think, to be honest, for the size of the tub, it's pretty good value. You might be able to pick it up in other places a little bit cheaper than that, but we were there, as I said, we were there in Asda, and it was convenient for us at the time. Of course, that's a sin-free product as well. We've got roasted red peppers, which are roasted red peppers in brine. So there are no sins attached to these. So they are delicious, they're really nice as a snack. And if you add them into like pasta dishes or stir fries, or even just as part of a salad, they're so tasty. I've been buying these for quite a while now, and I've also seen quite a lot of other people using them recently too. Not always Slim World content, just food content that I enjoy watching. And of course, as I said, they're sin-free, so you cannot complain, but the flavour you get from these is just absolutely delicious. I have added them into soups and sauces and things like that as well, because as soon as you blend them up, you get that really nice smokiness, and it is top notch. So that was £1.39 for that there, which I think is pretty good going. In fact, no, that's £1.70. The reason I'm saying it was £1.29, so sorry, £1.39, is because I've also got these as well, and it just says peppers. It doesn't say anything else on the list, so I do apologise. But we've got mixed peppers, a little bit earlier than I wanted to get to, but here we go. So of course we've got the 3 different colours, and these are all sin-free, and they're a speed food as well. We've got a chocolate milk drink, which is Yazoo, and my husband and my stepson will have some of this at some point over the weekend. And the Yazoo was 75p, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. We've also got some seasoning here, so we'll just go run through that. We've got some sage, which is sin-free. We've got coriander leaf, again sin-free. And last on the list is thyme, which is also sin-free. So we'll pop all of those down. So each one was £1, so each seasoning was just the £1, which I thought was pretty good value, to be honest. Some of the branded ones, now these are obviously just the Asda ones, but some of the branded ones like Schwartz, etc., they were like at least double the price. And to be honest, Asda had a really, really good selection of seasonings and spices today. Often the shelves are a little bit bare when it comes to that section of the store, I find anyway. But we found everything we needed pretty quickly, and it was well organised, because there's nothing worse when you have to search through rows and rows of different stuff to find the one you really want. And it's always at the back, isn't it? That's just how it is. So we'll pop them to the side. We've got 400 grams of red Leicester. Now this can be a healthy extra. I really enjoy red Leicester, as does my husband. And I know that you can have reduced fat cheese, I know that, but I personally just prefer to buy this and have 30 grams of it for one of my healthy extra A's. If I am wanting to have more cheese as part of, say, like a pasta dish, for example, I'll have 60 grams of it and just accept that 60 grams is my allowance. Yeah, of course, as I said, you can have different cheeses of different amounts for your healthy extra allowance, but personally I've done this for months now and it's never failed me, and I really enjoy it, as does my husband as well. So for the cheese, we paid £2.55 for a 400 g block, which I think is probably round about the going rate, to be honest. Again, with the cost of living, a lot of things like milk products, yogurts, cheeses, etc. have of course risen in price, but it's an essential for us and that's why we buy it. But we have obviously bought the Just Essentials range because we see no difference in that compared to maybe a more premium brand, for example. But again, these are just things that we like, and of course whatever you buy at home is suitable for you, and of course your budget as well. We also have 2 bags of shredded iceberg lettuce. So we've got 1, 2, and for anyone following Summer World, as I'm sure you know by now, these are a speed food. So each bag of lettuce is, can't see it on my list, 89p. 89p per bag, so not bad at all. We've also got sweet and nutty trimmed Brussels sprouts. So this is our little bag of sprouts here. Again, keep your eyes peeled, that is a big hint. And again, they're a speed food, they're free, they're seasonal, they're extremely good for you, they're really high in vitamins and minerals. So we personally love sprouts. That might be a bit strange to some of you at home, but we do, we love them. So our sprouts are £1. We also have a lemon here, which was 30p, and of course it's a speed food if you want to eat it, or if you want to use it as juice or zest, then it's free as well. And we've got a single red onion, and that was 22p, and again, speed food, free food, really good for you, so pop that down. We've also got a big bag of Maris Piper potatoes, so this is 2.5 kilograms. There we go. So for any of you who don't know, but Maris Pipers are ideal for chips and roasties as well, and they're a source of potassium according to the packaging, so that's good to know. And these are from Scotland, these potatoes, which is lovely because that's where I'm from. So nice local produce is good as well. And so the potatoes were £1.70 for 2.5 kilograms, which I think is pretty good. We've also got crunchy and juicy vine ripened cherry tomatoes. So again, these are a speed food, they're free, you can have them as a snack, you can have them in salads, you can use them to roast in the oven, you can use them as part of another dish. There's lots of things you can do with them, they're pretty versatile, and again, I thoroughly enjoy cherry tomatoes as a little snack, so I always have some in the fridge. So crunchy and juicy tomatoes, how much were they? Tomatoes, £1.20. We have got smoked medallions here, bacon medallions. So these are free on Summer World. They're very, very low in fat. The Simon Howie ones are a very premium brand, within Scotland anyway. I'm not sure about the rest of the UK, but I think it is it's the Scottish butcher, but I don't know if it's spread across the UK or maybe the north of England. But certainly within Scotland, you see this within the supermarkets quite a lot. And as I said, it's quite a premium brand, really high quality products, and as you can see, very, very, very little fat on there. And I have scanned these before just to make sure, but they are completely sin free. So the bacon was £3, which was actually cheaper than Asda's own, which is just crazy. We have noticed that a few times. If we bought the Simon Howie bacon medallions, they are always cheaper than Asda's, which just makes no sense. So we always buy these. Now we did manage to get some chicken breasts as well, so 2 chicken breasts in here. Of course this is sin free, it's a free food, it's a protein food, as is the medallions as well. And we paid £3 for the 2 chicken breasts. We also have tender, low fat, which is typically less than 3% fat, turkey breast steaks. So again, these are a sin-free food, they're free and they're protein. And let's just see, that was £4.40 for this. We also picked up a mix and match deal, which I've left to the end just so yourselves don't get too confused. I know we've spoken through quite a lot of stuff at the moment, but hopefully this will help. So we've got some Scottish smoked salmon here, and it was any 2 products within this section for £8. So we've got that there. Again, it's sin free, it's free, and it's a protein food as well. So we're planning to have this with some scrambled egg and basically have it for breakfast. So I'm really looking forward to this. And the other product that we've got here is the succulent Scotch beef sirloin steak, 21 day matured. And this was part of the mix and match deal as well, which was 2 for £8, which obviously we've got here in front of us. So we're just going to trim the fat off of that and use the steak as part of our recipe. So let's just have a look. So the steak should have been £4.60 and the salmon should have been £4.50. So all in all, we saved £1.10 by buying this as part of a mix and match saving sort of deal. The full total of what we have in front of us right now is £48.78, which for the amount of food that we have in front of us, we've got stuff for Rocco, we've got some snacks for James, we've got some chocolate milk for Logan, and we've got a lot of really nutritious, healthy food in front of us that will make at least 4 meals, probably more to be honest, with the potatoes and the vegetables, etc. as well. So I think for all of that, for the next week or so ahead, you know, some of this will keep longer than others, but I'm really looking forward to making some of the recipes and keeping you guys up to date with what we make. So I hope this has been a useful video. The highest sin item, if you like, on our table right now is of course the Little Moons at 4 cents per ice cream ball, but they are 4 cents that are really, really worth it, in my opinion. So if you do try them, please let me know if you manage to get any dupes. So if you go to like Aldi or Lidl's, or Home Bargains, I know Home Bargains sometimes do them as well. They've all got their own like version of Little Moons. So Little Moons is like the brand, but I think they're nice as a treat, and we have 1 each every night or 2. So the box generally lasts us like a week. So it feels like quite a treat and it helps me stay on plan. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. And please let me know if you have any of these products at home already, what you're going to make with them. And please just let me know how you're getting on and if you're keeping well. So it's lovely to make this video for you guys today. Please take care and I shall catch you on the next one. Thanks, bye.